You know when you go to Disney World, and no matter if your birthday is somewhere around the month of your trip dates, you still get a birthday pin and a free cupcake to celebrate? Keep that in mind as we celebrate 200 episodes and go geekin' on Walt Disney World.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Welcome home, Disney World geeks. This week, we continue to celebrate 200 episodes with episode 201 with the help of our very first Super Geekin' Family guests on the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geek and Family Podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast that will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I'm so excited you're here with us listening to our show, and we consider you family, part of our Geekin' family. Join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk through our live trip reports, interviews with our Geekin' family members about their trips, and special guest roundtables on fun Disney World topics from Geekin' families all around the world. Or Geekin' family members all around the world. We take pride in the awesome and positive community in our Geekin' family. So come join us to share in our love for Walt Disney World and each other, and I bet you'll learn something to try on your next vacation. Today's episode is sponsored by our good friends with Fairy Tale Concierge Travel Agency. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized Disney vacation planner agency. You know them as part of our Geekin' family because it's Jennifer Galambos and EJ Cruz. When you book your Disney World vacation with them, you're going to get a professional travel agent, and hey, they are really passionate about Walt Disney World, and I know you guys dream and plan your next trip all year long. Well, why not talk to them? Because they do the same, and they're going to help you figure out that technical part of planning your Disney vacation, and they love talking about Disney World all day long, and they'll chat with you from the very beginning during your trip, and who knows, you might end up doing a trip report with us. So contact them now for a free, no obligation quote, and best of all, their services are free to you. So let's keep our trip bookings in the family and get all the details on our website, geekinonwdw.com, and you can get their contact information. Yes, this recording for episode 201 was supposed to be episode 200 in my planning until the Geekin' family had other secret plans and sent in last week's audio quilt that just had to be episode 200. So this week, we continue celebrating 200 episodes by bringing back to the show 4 of our 5 first guests to the podcast to do a top favorites roundtable. I'm still overwhelmed at how awesome our first super geeks and guests of the show were on our very first interviews. Who knows what would have happened to the show if not for the awesome people we first had as guests on the show. Now, the topic that we're going to talk during the roundtable is just sharing our favorite top resort, attraction, restaurant, snack, and our favorite Disney World tip. There are a ton of fun moments in this recording. There's a historical moment, and Lisa Green is such a good sport for a lot of different reasons. She has one of the best laughs too, but we have a nice fun Skype glitch. You know how you can get some funny moments when Skype goes bad. That's actually in the bloopers a little bit too. And I know she's such a good sport. She'll enjoy this. And Lisa and I once recorded an entire show together with Lindsay. And I don't recall what happened, but the whole recording was lost and we had to do a redo. She was such a good sport about it. So I know she'll enjoy this glitch and definitely listen to a little bit of the outtakes on that. Well, this was such a fun episode to record and listen back to. You're in for a treat this week, guys. Listening to some great old friends talk and geek on Walt Disney World. I was so excited once I finally put an idea together what my 200th episode was going to be. And I was so excited when I was able to get these legendary super geeks onto the show. And I'm going to introduce them starting back from the youngest one to the oldest one in terms of coming on the show. Let's bring on our first guest. She spends hours upon hours on the phone with Mama talking Disney World. She knows all the jokes at the Hoop-de-Doo review and still laughs. And she nearly broke her husband Ken's leg trying to get her scooter unstuck from the door at the Animal Kingdom Starbucks. Please give a warm Geek and Family welcome to Super Geeker Judy Ludwig. Hey, Judy.
Hey, Geeks. How are ya?
We're doing good. I got some background noise there, I think, but that's okay.
I can hear a little bit, but that's all right.
What would be a Geekin' podcast without some background noise, right? And it can get hard trying to get 4 or 5 people on a Skype call, so I hope this goes well. How you doing, Judy?
I'm great. How are you?
Hey, we're also testing out Facebook Live, too. We got some people from the Geek and Family.
Hi, everybody on Facebook.
I bought a new toy that allows me to bring the audio of you guys talking and me talking through my microphone onto Facebook Live. So hello, everybody. I'll try to say hi to them as we get through this. All right, Judy, you were our 5th guest on the show. So let's bring on our 4th guest that started with the Geek on WDW podcast. She's been a Walt Disney World geek ever since it was just the Magic Kingdom. She often dreams about the cheese empanadas at La Cantina de San Angel. I can't even hardly say that. And her favorite thing to rope drop is the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge. She was on actually very recently. Again, please give a warm Geek and Family welcome to Super Geeker Heather Brainerd. Hello, Heather.
Hi, Kurt. Happy 200.
Yeah, and so you guys kind of punked me a little bit. This was going to be episode 200. We'll talk a little.
Gotcha.
We'll talk a little bit about this, so that we're going to be kind of out of order. But we had this already scheduled before I got punked, and so episode 200. Actually, if you're listening to this in order, you've already heard an amazing audio quilt that these geeks did. But Heather, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
So I'm sorry this isn't episode 200. It was my every intention that it was going to be.
Well, happy 201.
Yeah, that's right. Well, just keep on partying. You know, like when you're down in Disney World and your birthday's the whole month. So we'll just keep celebrating just like that. All right. Now let's bring on, he was our 3rd guest on the show, and you're going to get an idea. These were amazing guests for the first 5. It just kept continuing as we went through. But anyways, he was the first listener to sport a Geekin' t-shirt in the parks. He sees the park hours of operation as a direct challenge, and he'll never try camping in a tent at Fort Wilderness again. And he was actually the first one to coin the phrase, and I love this, it's 11 a.m. somewhere. If you've listened to the show, you know what that means. Please give a warm Geek and Family welcome to Super Geeker Glenn Kessler. Hello, Glenn.
Hey, Kurt. Hey, geeks.
How are you tonight, Glenn?
I'm doing great tonight, Kurt. So glad to join you, and happy 201st. I'll echo that.
Well, it's all your fault. Yeah, it's all you guys' fault.
It was so funny. You know, when you posted, you sent an email out to all of us about putting together the 200th episode. At that point, we were knee deep in the quilt, and nobody could say anything. It was hilarious watching the community talking, kind of behind your back about what we couldn't say and do.
I was never so duped in my whole life. Yeah, and Judy sent me the thread afterwards. It goes on for like a month, and in total geek and tradition, not a lot of it's talking about the actual thing you guys are talking about. It's like all over the place.
Right.
So that was awesome. Well, Erica Murphy couldn't join us. She's actually in New York. I'm going to get together with Erica. She wanted to join us, but she was our number 2 guest. And I definitely want to touch base with Erica soon. But we have the number 1, our first guest on the podcast. She's here tonight. She's the brains of the Disney Exchange podcast. And I'm wondering if maybe one day she'll go solo like Beyonce and ditch those knuckleheads, Dave and Nick. So please give a warm Geek and Family. I love her laugh. I was hoping I would get her laugh. Please welcome Super Geeker, the number 1 Super Geeker, Lisa Green. Hello, Lisa.
Oh, Kurt, I am over the moon excited to be here for this momentous occasion. Thank you so much for inviting me back.
I'm so glad you could make it. I know you're like an hour behind us. You're running from work and you're making dinner and you did everything. I'm so glad you could be here. The Wi-Fi's
Me too.
The Wi-Fi is working. So
For the moment.
everything's good. That's awesome. I'm so glad to have you guys. I'm all warm inside. It's well, the story, I got to tell the story of really when we started the podcast. One of my big anxious moments when you're trying to do something new, you don't know how it's going to go. I was reaching out to people just really through social media. I probably found Lisa, well, through your blog, Lisa. I was looking for bloggers. Heather, I think she had a blog. Judy, well, we knew. So we kind of rekindled a relationship with Judy and found out that she's got a deep relationship with Walt Disney World and all that stuff. Glenn was just a listener, I think, Glenn, that you had some questions about DVC, so I brought you on. But it was one of these things like when we got in with Lisa, I was like, I wonder, you wonder how it's going to go because we were just kind of never met before. And it was just when we got off the phone, it was like, oh my God, that was so awesome. Like that worked so well. And then it was just one after another. It was just one great guest after another. And it's been awesome. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys made it easy getting started in the podcasting world when we were young and foolish.
Look, talking to you and Lindsay was like visiting with people I've known my whole life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think even before then, Lisa, your podcast, you were blogging, but you hadn't really started your podcast. We started in April of that year, 2014, and you guys, I think, started in December when you finally released yours. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's all history. So it's been over 3.5 years. We're into 200 episodes and still having fun. So what I thought we'd talk about, something easy, just like our favorites. So I think I was thinking of a favorites kind of show, and we'll do a little roundtable starting. We're going to talk about our favorite resort. People always love to hear about the resorts. Our favorite attraction, our favorite restaurant, our favorite snack, and a favorite tip, one or two. And we'll just go around the room, or the round table as we call it, and hear from these super geekers what their favorites are. So I think I'll go in that same order that I introduced you guys. Hey, Judy.
Yes.
I probably know a lot of these. Maybe you guys are going to surprise me.
You probably do.
Maybe you guys are going to surprise me. But
I doubt it.
We'll see. So your favorite resort, Judy, what is it?
It's Port Orleans French Quarter.
Still, huh?
Yeah, still.
What makes...
I've stayed at a few, but, I've been at Riverside, and I've been at the Polynesian, and Art of Animation, All Stars,
you like
Pop Century, but I like French Quarter. Now, that may change when we get to the January trip. I think you're going to spoil me big time.
Oh, where are you?
I cannot wait to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I'm so excited.
Well, tell everybody what our plans are for January.
Oh, we're going down, and we're staying one night at Animal Kingdom, and then a week at Bay Lake Tower, and then we have, I guess, rented points, bought points, I don't know what you call it, at Old Key West.
Right. So you're going to get to stay at some of the DVC resorts and deluxe
resorts. Yeah.
First time. We're doing a 2-bedroom for one night at Animal Kingdom, and then a 1-bedroom at Bay Lake Tower. And did I hear you're getting the king bed? No.
That's what I hear. That's what Mama says.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I said we take the living room. So doesn't. We could alternate every other night, you know.
Well, as usual, we're having fun putting that fun 2-week trip together in January. So that is awesome. Yes, we get Port Orleans. French Quarter is a favorite of the Geekin family all the time.
Yeah. It's it's the smallest resort. It's easy to get around. You can take the boat over to Disney Springs. You can walk over to Riverside. You can go in the food court. You can get beignets. It's just such a neat little resort. We took a carriage ride when we were there in June. And then one of the things that I think is the neatest is Arnell, the doorman. he kind of makes the resort. He just is so friendly when you go in and always chatting with you. He's just goes out of his way to make you welcome.
That's awesome. It's funny.
It's just a neat resort.
Funny how a cast member can do that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Chris Cates is on the live Facebook feed. Says Animal Kingdom might spoil you, Judy. So
I think it will.
It's only one night, but it is a special place. All right, let's go over to Heather. I'm not sure I know her favorite. You stayed at a lot of resorts, right, Heather? What's your favorite?
I have. Yeah, I've stayed at a lot of them, but my favorite is Bay Lake Tower.
Is it? Is that?
It is.
Is that a recent? Is that because you're a DVC too, and I think you just recently stayed there?
We did, yeah. We've only stayed there twice so far, but you just cannot beat that location.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the theming. It's very modern, and it has subtle Disney touches, which I really like.
Yeah, that's you sound like Mama. It was funny when we were looking at that resort back, we were reading all the Diz boards, and I remember reading people really hating on Bay Lake Tower for that's theming. And it was like,
right, and I love it.
Yeah. So it's got mixed opinions in that case, but yeah, you can't beat that location. It is awesome. That's great. All right, Glenn, is your favorite Fort Wilderness campground?
Definitely not. Not.
I know the story because you came on and told, I think you went down with one of your sons to do a son and father trip, and the idea was to camp for that, but that lasted about how many nights?
Oh yeah, no nights. 9 o'clock.
Didn't make it through the first night.
Oh, it was like 120, degrees and humidity, and our tent was leaking, and so that was the end of us being tough. We went to a room with air conditioning and a bed, and it was bliss. It was absolutely bliss.
It was raining, right? You had a lot of rain. It was
pouring rain.
Yeah. Camping's fun until it rains.
But Glenn, the campground's really nice if you've got a nice camper with hard sides and an air conditioner in it.
I know you love it, Judy, and we'll try it again. We'll definitely try it again.
Yeah, but wait a minute. My camping days are over. I need to have my bathroom in the same room where I'm sleeping now. I don't want to walk down a path.
No outhouse for you, huh, Judy?
No more.
All right. So, Glenn, do you have a favorite resort?
I think I'm going to throw you a little curveball here.
Okay, good.
So, I know I'm kind of supposed to say like a deluxe resort, like we've stayed at Bay Lake Tower, or back in the day we stayed at the Polynesian or Animal Kingdom or something like that. But my favorite resort is the resort that allows me and my family to go as often as we'd like to go and still have fun, good theming. It's Pop Century. And, with the rates like around $100 a night, and it's got 3 swimming pools. I think it's got 3 swimming pools, maybe 4. It's got that single bus stop. You can walk over to Art of Animation. That's our go-to.
All right. Well, that's a good reason. I like your explanation there. And yeah, I've stayed at them all pretty much now, at least different kinds. And I never hate on any of those. I think they're fantastic for what they are. And definitely affordability. Matter of fact, I stayed at the All-Star Music this past trip. So
I'm doing sports in about a month, I think. Yeah.
Which is funny. The only recollection I remember talking to somebody who had stayed at the All-Stars, and he came back, he said, I will never stay there ever again. He told me all the horrible things, the size of the room and all that stuff. And I didn't have that bad of an opinion. I mean, it is what it is.
No, and like we're like you. I mean, we kind of go full stink, and so we're not spending a lot of time at the resort. So to spend 3 to like 7 times as much money per night, we could put that money into better food and
absolutely
events. And you can always go visit those resorts too. I mean, we'll typically go get dinner at Animal Kingdom Lodge or at the Contemporary, and you stay, you do a little time, and you go back to your resort, or to the parks.
Chris says our first and 7th was Pop, and they loved it. Yes, I like Pop. I do like Pop of the value resorts. That's one of our favorites too.
Yeah, Pop is great.
Hey, let's see, Lisa. Let's bring on Lisa. Let's hear what her favorite resort is.
Okay, long story short. When the kids were little, our favorite vacation memories were made at the Contemporary.
Yeah.
So somewhere around 2000, I want to say 2008, 2007 probably, we took the DVC tour. And I think the tour they took us on was like at Old Key West, maybe.
Yeah.
And we soaked up all the information, and then my husband and I agreed if they ever built a DVC by the Contemporary, in the Contemporary, near the Contemporary, that would be the one that we would be most interested in.
Yeah.
So we were on our Alaskan Disney cruise in 2011, and we went to the DVC gathering they had.
Yeah.
We won the drawing for like $500 onboard credit, and they offered Bay Lake Tower.
Yeah.
With a special deal. So we were in.
Yes.
And have never looked back. So Bay Lake Tower is absolutely, from the smell of the lobby to the views from the room to the way the sun rises on Bay Lake, I can't say enough about it. I love everything about it. And just skipping down the path to Magic Kingdom makes me so happy. Try not to imagine that too much, but I actually sometimes really do that. Just put it out of your mind.
That is a good thing to do, especially when you got a long period between your next trip. I kind of do that same thing. I like vision myself walking my favorite paths, like those near the resort, like that one is at Bay Lake Tower. Or you bought also, I believe, over at the Grand Floridian, right, Lisa?
Yes, we do have points over there as well.
I'm curious, have you stayed at the Grand Floridian then, I take it?
We have.
Yeah. How would you compare the two? So they're both on the resort loop. I'm curious what you feel about the two, comparing the two of them.
I like Bay Lake Tower better.
Yeah, I do too. But I was just curious.
I'm sorry. It feels like.
What is it?
Feels like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it could be our imagination, but the staff at Bay Lake Tower is extraordinary. They make you feel really like they're welcoming you home. And Raymond and I got stranded there during an ice storm, and we couldn't go home. All the flights were canceled to Louisiana. So we asked the DVC desk, is there anything that they could do? We needed to stay another night or two. And they jumped right on it. And before we knew it, we were staying in the exact same room, which was right down the hall from Top of the World Lounge.
Oh, nice.
For 2 more nights. And we had dinner reservations, fast passes, and the Segway tour at Wilderness Lodge booked pronto.
Wow. That's the way to get stranded. And they have room. So
exactly.
There's room. That's what's the 16th floor. They have rooms on the 16th floor. Oh,
they do.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think actually Heather and I were talking about that because Heather stayed on the first floor.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah. I felt a little bit, I guess I documented what my problem was with the Grand Floridian, which was mostly transportation related. But I guess I found out I'm not that type of person. That's kind of a class.
That's what Raymond said.
It's a little more classier than I guess comfortable with. I kind of learned that about myself.
Well, the reception was not as warm. They just weren't as warm.
Okay. I didn't really even talk to them, but that's probably in my personality. I've always been kind of on the other side of the tracks anyway, but we won't talk about that. I'm sort of a ruffian, you know? I like to rough it.
The
I'd probably love
streets of Torrington.
That's it. I'm on the other side of the tracks.
So, Kurt, are we going to stay on the 16th floor then? When we go in January?
I want to stay up high, and I want to stay on the contemporary side. I like that. We have a Bay Lake view, and I like that side. I think I told Heather that same thing. That's where you get that most extraordinary view looking out across the property over to Epcot.
The sunrise is spectacular.
Yes, that exactly. Just like Lisa says. She knows what she's talking about, guys. Trust me.
And the lobby smells so good.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it does.
That is one of the great ones, and good for your infuser or your candle, whatever you want to get that smell. It's awesome. Good point. All right, let's see. We're going to move on to our favorite attractions. Judy, you're up next.
Well, Kurt, what's your favorite resort?
Oh, I didn't tell mine?
No.
Funny enough, I just loved all over Bay Lake Tower, and I do love it. But I'm going to go with the Polynesian, actually.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I think everybody would know because
I thought so.
I've been pretty upfront with everything. Yeah, the Bay Lake Tower is awesome for all those reasons. And the thing about the Polynesian is the theming. I love the ocean and the Polynesian kind of themes. Love the pool. It's got my favorite restaurants. It's got Ohana. It's got Kona. It's got the Captain's Grill, which is awesome with those pork nachos and your Tonga toasts. And it's even got Dole Whips. I mean, the pools, everything.
Don't forget Trader Sam's.
Trader Sam's is, they just keep plussing that place at the Polynesian. It does it for me. The DVC rooms are great too because it's the deluxe studio with the 2 bathrooms. So,
Oh my gosh, that is really spectacular.
yeah, I mean,
Ken said, don't forget the Hawaiian luau.
I'm trying to forget the Hawaiian luau. It's funny. I came across someone, maybe it was just through the Facebook group, and they were saying how much they love the Hawaiian luau. And I try to bite my tongue because there is some controversy. Some people, for whatever reason, think I guess if you love like the Disney Junior music or what's that, or the high school musicals or something, then you'll love the luau. But otherwise,
But back in the day, we took the kids when they were young to the Hawaiian luau, and it was truly a luau with all the Hawaiian dancers. And I mean, I have pictures that show it was truly a luau. It was really great.
I've tried to analyze that night.
What we saw.
I've tried to analyze that night. Was it our mood because we got kicked out of the Hoop-de-doo? And because
we had too much to drink.
Did they give us too much sangria, or did the show just really tank? Because I'm trying to be fair. But
the show tanked.
Yeah, it was not our cup of tea for sure, but that's good fun. We got it for free, so I guess you can't complain about the cost.
Right.
All right, Judy, what's your favorite attraction?
Okay, I had a hard time with this because there's so many that I really like. But I guess when it boils down, and I don't know if you would call this an attraction, but the Festival of the Lion King.
Really?
Yes. And I know it's not a ride.
It's all right.
But I absolutely love the theater. And this is so close to a Broadway show. I just have to do it. I love the Tumble Monkeys. I think they are my favorite in the entire show. And I just have to see it every time.
It's funny that there's a lot of people that really love the Lion King show. You're going to be sad when it goes. Yeah.
And Brian, I know you don't like it, Brian, but I love it. He'll make a comment, I'm sure.
You know who else hates on the Lion King show is EJ.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think she's not a big fan of Animal Kingdom altogether. But so you got some detractors there, Judy. But that's actually,
I know I do.
That's one of Lindsay's favorite.
I love it.
It must be like you say the theater quality of it.
It is.
The singing and all that. All right.
Yeah. If I could get to New York and go to Broadway shows without having to really be in New York, I'd be down there all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I just love the theater.
I believe that. We got to do that sometime. We got to get down to New York. We're so close.
Oh, I want to see the Lion King in New York.
Yeah. Is it still playing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Judy, I'll give you a chance. Do you have one other that's close to Lion King of attractions?
Oh, gee.
Or not? See, I'll give you a chance.
I guess, let me think about it and I'll get back to you.
All right. Let's get Heather's favorite attraction.
All right. Well, for years and years, it was the Haunted Mansion. And while I still love that ride, right now, my heart belongs to the People Mover.
Yeah.
A true super geek.
I love that ride. I could just sit on that thing all day.
You know, that's hysterical. It's like, it was like an afterthought, wasn't it? And that's your favorite?
Yes, I love it.
What's so great about the People Mover? I bet there's people that don't even know it's even there.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
don't tell them. Do not tell them.
Is that why the line's so short?
Terrible. Terrible ride. Don't waste your
Stay
time.
away.
Do not get in line for the People
Sorry,
Mover.
don't go on it.
Lame.
Yeah, totally lame. No, it's so relaxing.
Yeah. It's if I ever see a line there, Heather, I'm going to know why, because
I know.
But it's you'd think there never would be, though, because it's just continuous getting on. And I'll tell you what, when I go on that thing, those people better wave back to me when I'm, waving like crazy and they're coming at me. That gets me so upset when they don't wave back.
Loser. Yes.
Yeah, loser. Hello. I'm waving like a goofball here. Why don't you wave
Do you
back?
play Marco Polo on it?
No, 'cause
No.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, you shout Marco at the oncoming tram.
That's right. Have you ever been in Space Mountain when the lights go on?
Yes, in fact, I recorded that and put it in our group. That was like a year and a half ago.
All right. I thought maybe so.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool to see the lights on.
It is.
At Space
Yeah,
Mountain.
it
Yeah.
is.
That is a favorite of true super geeks out there, for sure. That's awesome. All right, Glenn, how can you top the People Mover?
It's impossible. I got to quit. It's going to be Stitch, I suppose.
That surprised me. Yes, I feel sorry for you if it's Stitch.
Yeah, I'm like Judy. I may have to go full Lou Mangello here and just name 10. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster, all those, great ones, the mountains and everything. No, but like when I'm kind of like sitting at home dreaming about Disney, the ride that when I imagine it, myself going and being on, one that always puts a smile on my face is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
No, that's a good one.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Did you love it?
It's like it's got 3 acts to it, right? So it's like it's a thrill ride right out of the gate. You're excited, and then it slows down. It's this dark ride with that great music, and then boom, it's back to being a thrill ride again. I think the theming is great on the ride vehicles and the mountain, and then the queue is so much fun. The games, the video games, and the musical water that comes down. I mean, it's really fun.
You get in the queue? I think I have been in the queue one time. I don't remember it very well though. It's
a great queue.
Yeah, I always fast pass it. But did you like it right from the first day you rode it?
I did. I think I fell in love with it even before I got there because I was watching, point of view videos, and I try to hide from that stuff, but then I gave in and I'm watching it. It's like, oh, that looks so great with the. That was before Frozen with the animatronics that had the projections.
Yep.
Of the doors. That's great, and the music, and then I love roller coasters, so it's got a little bit of that edge to it. But like the queue really, I mean, sets the stage. It's kind of classic Disney. You start that walk, and you start feeling like you're moving out of the theme park into the narrative, and you're getting into into the countryside and the cute little lamps and lanterns, all the little touches, and then before you know it, you're inside, and there's all those things to play on in there.
Yeah,
and, it's just great.
I was first disappointed. I was totally hyped out. I thought New Fantasyland was going to be twice the size of the whole Magic Kingdom, I think, in my brain.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit underwhelmed at first, but now I have totally warmed up to it. I really enjoy that ride now for what it is. I think it's so fantastic for little kids that you want to take your family on a roller coaster and get a little thrill, right?
Absolutely. And I think everybody, thought that it was going to be this like amazing e-ticket thrilling roller coaster. And then it wasn't. It was just this charming little ride. But it is, I do have, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old. I mean, that stuff all matters, that they can go on it and enjoy, or at least the 6 and the 4-year-old go on it and enjoy it.
Absolutely. I was thinking it was going to be a topper to Splash Mountain. I really did. I don't know why. I don't know where I got that. It's just in my own head. I made it up. And so that went, but now I do. I absolutely have to do it every time. Love it. Good one. All right. Lisa, what's your favorite attraction?
My favorite attraction is my favorite because it's wrapped up in happy memories in the same way that like your grandma's cooking, the taste of your grandma's cooking, and certain smells or songs or things from your childhood,
Nice.
Dreams that you had when you were growing up. Like I wanted to be an anthropologist. So all of that tied up with a big red bow is Expedition Everest.
Ooh, really? What? Yeah. How does that give you memories of when you were a kid and stuff?
Well, I always was interested in all of the mystery surrounding like Bigfoot and like my whole life. Then when we went to Walt Disney World, my husband had a health scare, like a terrible health scare where we really thought something was terribly wrong. It turned out to be nothing.
Okay.
And when we recovered from the shock of bad news and then good news, we decided we needed a family vacation pronto. When we got to Walt Disney World, Expedition Everest was in soft opening.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a gift. It was like a special, amazing gift. And I think our kids rode it 7 times because back in the day of paper fast passes, we were gifted fast passes from some people leaving the park. But I think as a family, we rode it like 5 times together just in that one little vacation. And we fell in love with it forever and ever. The standby line is amazing, every detail.
Oh, yeah.
And when I'm on it now and I look at the landscaping, I can remember when those plants were really tiny.
Yeah.
And they had just been planted and the Yeti moved. And I just remember it in all its glory. And it's one of my happiest memories of Walt Disney World. So it's still my favorite ride today.
Have you heard any news on the Yeti, the Disco Yeti, as we call him?
Well, I think that anyone that works at Walt Disney World would love, or manages it, or is the CEO, would love to have the Yeti working again because that was amazing. If you didn't see it, it was really, really cool. Yeah. So I think they would love to fix it. I just don't know that if they want to shut it down for the period of time it would take.
I know. I heard it'd be a real long time to fix. That is awesome. Yes. I wish I didn't get sick going backwards on it. But it is an awesome ride. Yeah, speaking of queues, that is one of the best queues. It's like a museum. It's so awesome. All right. Let's see. So, Judy, I don't know if I cheated or not, but when I think...
Well, I do have one now that I really, when I think of Disney, you're all going to think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But I love It's a Small World.
I know you
My
do.
husband hates it. I could ride that ride so many times. I love the music. I love looking at all the little people, little kids in it. And my favorite room is the last one where they're all dressed in white. And it's just, to me, that's just classic Disney.
That's the room I got stuck in.
I love that's the room you got stuck in. We were on it.
I have nightmares about that.
When we were on a tour, our tour guide said if you misbehave, they put you on A Small World and turn the boats off and let you listen to the music for a while. That's like going to Disney hell.
Not for you, Judy.
Love that ride.
Not for you, Judy. Yeah, that's a happy ride.
It.
Happy songs. I like those happy songs.
It is. Yeah.
All right, mine is. Is this an attraction? I don't care. It's my podcast. I can do with it what I want. But it's World Showcase is my favorite attraction at Walt Disney World.
Okay.
That is not an attraction.
Is that kind of cheating?
Not even close.
Come on, it's a great attraction. It's a whole. I would love, Judy.
It's a land.
It's a land. Yeah, I love that whole land. It's got everything. It's got amusements. It's got actors, and it's got drinks and food.
It's got margaritas.
It's got margaritas and Mexican food, and it's got everything. Characters. I could do World Showcase every single day of my life. I wish I could win the lottery and build a mini World Showcase up here in the northeast corner, and I would go all the time. I love the musical acts, as you guys know. And if you listen to the live shows, I was just playing Peter Noon in the Herman's Hermits in the live that came out this week. I would listen back to that. That was a lot of fun. I love the musical acts, and I'm all about World Showcase when I go to Walt Disney World. So that's my favorite. If I were going to pick a ride, it's actually Splash Mountain is my favorite ride for sure.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, because it's got everything. All right. Let's see, Judy. We're going to change over to one of our favorite topics. It's the restaurants. What's your favorite restaurant? Can you pick one?
Me? Yeah, I did. And it's probably not for the reasons. I think it's more of Lisa's reason of Everest. It's because of the memories that I've had there. And it's not because it's the best food on property, but the food's good. It's 50s prime time.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I mean, the food's good. It's real comfort food. The fried chicken and the meatloaf are just really great. But the memories that we have when we went there in 2013 with our whole family are probably some of the best memories we have of Disney with all 8 of us.
Oh,
It was just great. My son, Ben, he interacted. He didn't want to go there. He says, I don't want anybody to force me to eat. Well, I think he had the best time of anybody because he wouldn't eat his vegetables. And the waitress made him sing, I'm a Little Teapot. And then she took a pitcher of soda and she fashioned a straw and dared him to drink the entire pitcher of soda. So, yeah, he did.
How big is Ben? Your little Ben?
Ben stands about 6'5".
Yeah.
My little Ben.
Yeah, he's about 250. I know I'm 250, so he's on my par, but he's taller than me.
Yeah.
So little Ben had to sing I'm a Little Teapot.
Yes. with motions.
All right. Yes.
And it's just I just love that restaurant. And the thing that's so neat is the waiters and waitresses, they kind of can judge the table. So if you're not really into it, they kind of play the shtick a little bit, but they don't go overboard.
They still have the best. They have the best.
But they have good food.
Yeah, the food is good. And they do have the best show, I think, as far as a restaurant.
Yeah, they do.
On property still. So some are trying, but nobody gets there like that.
All the restaurants we've eaten at have been really good, but I think that one because of its memories.
That one's unique, and I think anyone going to Disney World should put that one on their list, even if it's their first time to Disney World. That is
absolutely.
You don't see that anywhere else in the world that I know of. All right, who I got next? I got Heather. Heather, what's your favorite restaurant?
Oh, this was a tough one. I'm a foodie, Kurt. We've talked about this before.
That's why yours should be interesting.
Yeah. So there were some really tough contenders here, but I had to go with California Grill.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We've had nothing but the best food, the best above and beyond service. Yep. And you cannot beat that view.
Right. And the fireworks that you get to see either, go back after or
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, how would you compare the California Grill to Flying Fish? Those two I kind of.
They're both really good. Yeah. And see, now you're talking about my 2 home resorts because we've got Bay Lake Tower and Boardwalk as our two DVC home resorts.
Those two are tough to pick between, aren't they?
Those are 2 of our favorites. And throw Tiffin's into the mix, and that's like the trifecta.
Yeah, I was interested when you were on last time. You were saying how Tiffin's really was one of your favorites now, too. So you like the signatures then?
I do.
You're a foodie.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing at the California Grill? Do you have something in particular you like to eat up there?
I don't, because I like to try new things as often as I can, and their menu does change seasonally. So, I really can't pick a favorite.
I've eaten there once, and it was for my 25th wedding anniversary special dinner, and that was so that's a great place for you lovers to go, right?
It is, definitely.
If you've got a date or a wife or a husband or something like that, one of those things, I say take them up to the California Grill for sure.
Definitely.
Awesome. Good one, Heather. Glenn, what's your favorite?
Wow. Well, both of those were definitely on my list, California Grill and 50s Primetime. So I live in the suburbs of Washington, D.C. area. So
Right.
we've got a lot of wonderful ethnic restaurants. We can honestly pretty much get all the types of food that you can get at Disney World. So
Yeah.
For us, when we go to Disney World, we're looking for a really unique experience. And so 50s Primetime has got that totally unique experience, and the view up at California Grill is amazing. But I think for me, the one that I was surprised by, I liked the menu and I was curious about it. And then we ate there at our last trip, and the combination of the theming, the performance that almost kind of occurs while you're there, and then the quality of the food. It was Skipper Canteen in the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, okay. One for Skipper Canteen. All right.
Love it, love it, love it. It's it's themed to the Jungle Cruise, which we love. Love that punny, campy humor, and the shtick starts right at the host stand. They're making jokes with you, and it just continues the whole meal. The waitress we had was incredible. She was joking with us and totally in character. But then when he's got a real serious nut allergy, so when we had to switch the conversation to be very serious, deadly serious, and she switched right off and spoke to our concerns. And then once that was squared away, boom, right back into character. And it was just a charming meal.
Yeah. And I definitely, those are the two that have the acting kind of thing going on. But you're exactly the thing that amazes me about those wait staff is that just like you just mentioned, how they do a performance, but they're also working their butts off, and they don't stop. They're taking care of their guests also. Which to me is I don't know how they find these people that are so happy and can do the act and do the job too.
Yeah, they're special because we got to talking with our waitress. We booked during the fireworks, so nobody was in the restaurant. It was just us, and and we got to talk with her a lot. And I asked her, where did you, how do you train like this to become like this? And she said, I was working over at another theme park that shall not be mentioned,
right.
Voldemort. And she wanted to come over to Disney and do the performance alongside of, the wait serving. She said it just made the day so much more enjoyable for her. She really got a kick out of it. Maybe there was some aspirations of being in theater, and she got to realize that. But there was real passion, real joy in her.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad Skipper Canteen got a little bit of love. It gets mixed. I think I get hear different things because the menu is kind of eclectic, and but that's cool. I know. I actually think Heather, you like that one too, don't you?
I did. It's funny. I've been there 3 times. The first 2 times were okay, but this third time was the charm. They got it right.
Okay.
Was it Heather? Was it the waitress or the waiter that you had that flipped it?
Well, it was a combination. The food the first 2 times was some of the things were okay, some of them were not so great, and the service the first 2 times it was just a normal experience. There was no humor. There were no jokes. There were no puns. I was looking forward to the puns. So, but this recent time, we were just there a couple months ago, and it was wonderful.
It's true.
And the food was good, Heather?
It was very good.
Because I've read things that it's very different, unusual kind of food, which is kind of why we haven't really booked it for January. We were thinking about it.
It's very good. They have some very normal things on the menu too. If you're not feeling adventurous, so you can really take it either way.
Yes.
Yeah. Totally. My son. I got lamb shanks and with all these weird purees and breads and everything. That it was marvelous for me. But my son got macaroni and cheese, and it was the best macaroni and cheese he'd ever had. They can do it both ways.
Nice.
Okay.
It's funny how you can have a different experience at some of these places and totally change your mind too. All right, let's give Lisa, I think she's a foodie too. Let's hear her favorite.
Well, Heather and I, we could be sisters. Just separated.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
Because we have so much in common. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We have so much in common. And I just knew she was going to pick Tiffin's as her favorite restaurant. I was positive. But I want to be original, but at the same time, I cannot lie. California Grill is my favorite.
Okay.
And
Nothing wrong.
From the first, we took our kids there on the last night of a vacation the first time we stayed at the Contemporary, and I think that was 2006.
Yeah.
And our son actually fell asleep at the table because we had been going from rope drop to park close every day. I think he was 9 or 10. He would have been, I can't remember what time of year, 9 or 10.
Right.
And he fell asleep leaning back against the window. And I said, his name's Joseph, but I've always called him Sonny. And I said, Sonny? And he said, ma'am. And I said, we have fast passes for Space Mountain after this. Are you going to be able to make it? And he said, yes, ma'am. And he did. He woke up and we were fine. But Raymond and I celebrated our 25th anniversary at California Grill.
Yep.
During Hurricane Matthew, when we were getting stranded at Bay Lake Tower, I was able to miraculously procure a reservation for 7 for California Grill. And I had Christmas dinner at California Grill last year.
Oh, cool. How was that?
And it was wonderful. I have never had a bad experience.
Yeah.
I mean, we dressed up and that was our Christmas dinner. It was fabulous.
Yeah.
I can't say enough about it.
Have you ever gone up there? People talked about going up to the bar.
The view.
How about the bar? Can you just go up to the bar too and enjoy that?
I think people do.
Yeah.
Although
Yes,
when
I
I've
do.
been, the bar
Yeah,
has never been full.
Yeah.
We sat at the bar while we were waiting for our table.
Right,
before,
right.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually go order off the full menu in the lounge.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Do you always use the outdoors there to go watch it used to be Wishes. Now it's Happily Ever After, but do you take advantage of that?
We haven't lately, but we have in the past.
Yeah. Great spot there. A little different than Bay Lake Tower. I don't know which is better. They're both pretty good, but wow. Okay. So 2 for California. Guess, do you guys know what my favorite one is?
Kona Cafe.
I think I heard it in there somewhere.
I think it's near Kona Cafe.
It's nearer. Yes, it's near Kona Cafe. It's the Ohana. Yes, don't forget, I'm the casual guy. I'm not a foodie like Heather and Lisa. I'm just put all the meat you possibly can get on a grill and and put it under a flame, and then have really friendly wait staff with that Polynesian feel and all this. I love, actually at Disney World, whenever you have dipping sauces, I like anything like that. So you got that. You've got the noodles. Last time we were there, Judy, didn't Mama order the noodle, an extra thing of noodles?
I never touched it.
I don't think we ever ate them. One bite. I think I was embarrassed, so I think I took another slab of those. But
well, next time we should just take a to-go box and take them back with us.
They'll bring you whatever you want.
Oh, the food there. I love buffets. It's one of my favorite things. And I like all you can eat kind of places. That is the place. Actually, the last time I was there, I got to say, my stomach was like going bonkers. I was walking back. This is disgusting, but I was walking back to the Grand Floridian. You know that feeling? If you ever seen that movie Dumb and Dumber, and your stomach's going, and that was the feeling as I was walking back, recording, and I had to make it to the bathroom just in time. But anyways, Ohana is
TMI.
TMI, yes.
TMI nothing. That made it to a podcast.
That actually it was on a podcast, along with my underwear story, which we'll tell.
Right up there with the underwear, yes.
But yeah, the bread pudding. What else is there? The vegetables. Everything is just so fantastic.
Isn't it the sticky wings? Don't they have?
They have sticky wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the pot stickers. Yeah.
I hardly ever touch the wings. That's funny because I know that there's
they're so good.
Oh, they're so good.
the steak. Yeah, it's a good sauce on those too. And yeah, it's just I love the atmosphere with the kids. It's a great family place too. If you got a big crowd, it's kind of an Ohana place. That's where you bring your family and just pig out. Like I don't think I've ever gotten someone. That's one of those places as a podcast I recommend all the time. And then I kind of I'm a little anxious when people go for the first time. I hope they like it. I hope they like it. It's never disappointed yet. So definitely it is a big Walt Disney World favorite. Ohana, got to do it. Definitely check out the Polynesian. That's a good excuse to go see the Polynesian. Go eat at Ohana. You'll not regret it. All right. Let's see. Where are we going? We're going to do a couple more. We're going to do your favorite snacks, Judy. What's your favorite snack in Disney World?
Okay. Well, Ken and I are not big snack eaters through
No?
the park. But my favorite snack, and this is probably weird, I like the popcorn.
Yeah. You got you bought the bucket.
I got the bucket last time, yeah.
It's like, what is that deal? You buy it for a week?
Well, no, I bought it in March. It was like $11. But every time you go back, you fill it for $1.50.
Yeah.
Then when we went back in June, I took it with me and I filled it every day for $1.50.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm going to take it in January. Hopefully it'll still work.
until they put a chip in it.
Yeah, probably. No, it was for the length of the stay.
Yeah. That's
So,
very good.
but I just like their popcorn. It's good.
I love popcorn too. What's that one that had the maple flavored one over there?
That was right in Frontierland.
Frontier, yeah.
That was real good.
So you could do that in all of the parks once you buy the bucket, right?
Right. I bought it in Frontierland and I used it in every park.
All right. Yes, I could eat popcorn like it's coming out of my
Yeah.
ears. Good one. All right. That's one of my favorite snacks at home, especially when I go to the movies. All right. Heather, what's your favorite snack?
Okay, so technically this isn't a snack, but we treat it as our afternoon snack. So what we do is we go to the Polynesian, we go to the Tambu Lounge, and we order the Ohana bread pudding.
Really?
Yes, that is our afternoon snack.
Nice.
I didn't even heard people doing that. I know people just rave
Oh my
about.
God, sugar coma.
You get one of
We
those.
have quite a sweet tooth.
How does that go with a lapu lapu
There you go.
pineapple?
Perfectly. Perfect pairing.
Well, you're a foodie. You would know.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. I'd never thought of doing that. I'm not much of a dessert person, though, I got to say. I'm more.
We don't usually get dessert with dinner.
Yeah.
So, but a little sugar in the afternoon to keep us going works out pretty well.
It's got ice cream on it, right? Vanilla ice cream?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's caramel. And
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
yeah. Yeah. You guys, whenever we talk food, it makes me hungry. All right, Glenn, what's your snack?
Can I simply answer this with food and wine kiosks? All of them? Can I do that?
Oh, yeah.
Because they're technically snack credits, I think. All of
Yeah,
them.
that's right.
It's true.
That is true. They are. You like to snack around the world?
Oh my God, it's so good, right?
Yeah.
Now I'll be boring. I'll say a Dole Whip. I love going to the Dole Whip. But
That's not boring.
Somebody's got to say it.
But I'll add a little wrinkle. It's okay at the in the Magic Kingdom, but I really love eating it from the Pineapple and I at the Polynesian. And
Okay.
just like you're saying, walk around the grounds
Yeah.
there, beachside, listen to the Polynesian music, palm trees. Perfect.
Good idea. I've told this maybe on the podcast recently. I'm a big fan of the citrus swirl. I got to tell you. I think yeah.
Good too.
I don't think Lisa likes the.
No, it's Dole Whip. I hate Dole Whip.
She
I love
doesn't-
citrus swirl.
Yeah, I knew she didn't. She's got something on that pineapple thing. That's funny. It's a love-hate relationship with fans, actually. But
I'm equal opportunity. Take all comers.
got to have the Dole Whip. All right, Lisa, what's your favorite snack?
All right, I don't have a sweet tooth, unlike Heather. I was born; it's like a birth defect. I do not have a sweet tooth. I love Disney snacks. I'm pretty much open to all the regular favorites, but I seriously cannot walk past Jack and Yeti without buying an egg roll. So I guess I'm gonna have to say that's my favorite one because if I'm going to Expedition Everest, I'm noshing on an egg roll on the way. And if I leave Expedition Everest and I haven't had an egg roll yet, I'm stopping there for one then.
How do they serve their egg rolls? I mean, when I think of an egg roll, I think of we always get Chinese food takeout, and it's this like brick kind of egg roll kind of thing they give us. I got to put in a microwave the next day. What's so special about their egg rolls?
No. This is just a regular
Yeah.
traditional egg roll, and
Cabbage?
you can either get one or two, and they're
What's in them?
just good value, and they're just delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
What's inside of them?
Yeah, I think they're pork and cabbage and just regular stuff, minced up stuff, veggies, and
They give you rice too? Nope, just the egg roll.
it's just the egg roll, one or two.
That is cool. You guys are,
Best snack ever.
Best snack ever. Yeah, I'm not much of a sweet tooth either. I was thinking for my snack, you know what? I like the Mickey pants. Actually, I've got my Mickey pants. What do you call that? It's the ice cream sundae. I got it right here. If anyone's on Facebook Live, there it is. I got one. I've only had one of those though. One time we were there, they were all out of them. But I'm going to say my favorite snack actually is the slushes, because I can say the slushies, and I love the tartness. I love the consistency of the ice. I always loved those as kids. Like that was a big treat back when I was a kid to go and get a slushie for some reason. And Disney World does them really great. And I like some of the new ones, like the one over in Pandora now. Have you guys had that one? That one's really good. That's one of my favorite new ones. But you can also count the margarita in the Mexican Pavilion as a slushie, can't you?
I was just going to say that.
Because that is the best drink in Disney World. Everybody knows it's awesome, and it's kind of a slushie with a kick, a real good kick. So that's I like the other slushie I really like over is Magic Kingdom. You've got the raspberry lemonade one in Adventureland that I love very much. So that is my favorite. That's cool and refreshing, and I like the tartness of it. But yeah, I always get a slushie. I'm kind of like a slushie connoisseur. I look around for them, see what I have different ones all around the park. So I'm always looking for those and trying them out. Also, they kind of chinch you over in Epcot World Showcase. I think there's some smaller ones there. That always upsets me when they're small. All right. Down to our last topic, guys. This has been fun. It's kind of like retro, just doing the favorites.
Yeah.
Keeping it real and basic. And let's give everybody your favorite Disney World planning or when you're down there kind of tip. What's a good tip, Judy?
Well, I got about 8 written down here.
Well, you're going first, so we can't steal it.
Okay. Well, first I said, be organized, be very organized when making your plans, but then be very flexible when you get there.
Yeah.
And my big tip is get to the park before rope drop, and especially at the Magic Kingdom, when that rope drops, go left instead of right. Everybody goes to the right because they go to Space Mountain, they go to Mine Train. We go left. And we can bang out Jungle Cruise and Pirates and Splash Mountain, and usually can hop on Big Thunder before we need a Fast Pass. We can do those probably in about an hour. Nobody's over there, and we can just go right through them and then have our first Fast Pass waiting for us at Haunted Mansion.
Well, you just took my 2, so thanks, Judy. Those were actually the 2 I was thinking.
Sorry.
Well, the thing about the thing about rope dropping is you can get ahead of everything. Not only you miss all those young families that can't get their kids out of bed, and then you're at lunch at 11, whatever time they open up at lunch. You're opening up that Columbia Harbor House, and you're the only ones in there, and you're having lunch.
So you do that right after Haunted Mansion. You're at the Columbia Harbor House. You can grab your lunch, and then you can go on my favorite ride, which is Small World.
Yeah. You're totally staying ahead of the crowd the whole time. You're ahead of the game. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We tried it. We tried it one time. We went for extra magic hours, and we went to the right with everybody because Fantasyland was the only park open, and we could get on nothing. Mine Train was like an hour wait right from the go-get.
Well, a lot of the listeners have been talking about getting the breakfast in the Magic Kingdom, especially before the park opens, and they're getting to see some cool things. Like Brian Wall was able to get on the Mine Train, like, how do I say, 5 times or something before the park even opened or something. And then there was someone just posted this week. They saw the Mickey and Minnie before they were doing their show, the opening park show. And they were able to greet them, and their family talked to them, and they took pictures of them going onto stage from behind the castle. So you get some really special moments. I was actually, Lindsay and I, we ate at the castle. We did the princess breakfast, and one of our listeners was in the crowd, and I was on Facebook messaging her, and she was doing Periscope at the time. And I turned on my phone and I go, oh, look at one of our listeners is doing Periscope from the front of the park. And so then I went down there trying to find her, and And we finally did meet up on Main Street at some point, but it was like, I'm looking all over. I can see her doing live Periscope and I couldn't find her. But anyways, yeah, that's a good thing. Get those breakfasts before they even open the park. At all the parks, that's a good deal. All right, good one. Judy, I'm going to come up with something new, but I'm last, so I'll be able to figure out something. All right, Heather, what you got a tip for planning?
I do, and yes, and I'm sure all of your geeks already know this, but this is something I like to tell newbies. When you first redeem your third pre-planned fast pass of the day, as soon as you hit that first tap style and get into the queue, get right on the My Disney Experience app and make your fourth fast pass.
Oh, while you're still waiting for your third one. Like you're in that.
Right, exactly. Yeah. While you're still going through the queue. Yeah.
Wow. So as soon as you put your Mickey to the Mickey on your band, you can start booking that fourth one. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And we are able to use a lot of fast passes that way.
And do you find that they're generally available to get your fourth one and even pretty good luck?
We can usually find something good. Yeah.
Excellent one. Yes. Beating the crowds. I always feel so sorry for those people that are waiting in line. I wonder who these people are.
I know.
Do you guys wait in lines? I hardly ever wait in a line.
Hardly ever.
Do you, Glenn? I mean, do you ever get stuck in a line?
No, I hate lines. I'm so impatient. I can't do it. So,
I mean, Disney's made it so there's so many things to do to avoid some of those long lines. Maybe because we go so much, we can bypass something too.
Right.
But yeah, that's a good tip, Heather. Definitely the Magic Band has been quite. Ooh, train's here.
Train's here.
I don't know.
That was me.
Is it time to get on the train?
Yep.
Is that how you get down to Disney World, Judy?
That's how I get that. I did that once.
I know you did. All right. Let's see. Glenn, you got a tip? You're a big planner. I know that.
Yeah, and my tip is kind of not so much a tip as a mindset, and it kind of goes with all those things. Like, I think the secret to enjoying Disney the most, as so many of the geeks have found, is like allowing yourself to enjoy the planning as much as the trip.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can tell you that after you do the research and you kind of get your bearings, and especially if you have a few in-park experiences to draw from, that like dreaming about the meals and the rides and the experiences, putting together plans that allow you to kind of daydream, while you're at home. It makes you feel like each of those days planning is a little vacation kind of in and of itself. And that way, if you can't get to the parks regularly, like I don't go, terribly often, I have these little vacations that I can kind of take in my mind, dreaming about, remembering, and it's great. I mean, it's such a joy.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we do. We get done with one trip and we're planning the next one. Glenn, did you hear Natalie Flowers' episode? And she's been planning her trip for 4 years.
I loved it. I mean, she's after my own heart, because I called you, I think, 4 years ago about DVC. Yeah. We have still not pulled the trigger on that, but
no, I think
very ambitious.
I'm a little bit concerned for her because of the planning, and I think Judy talked about to this already. It's good to plan, but it's also good to have a little bit of flexibility and margin in that plan, and not be too freaked out if you don't nail everything, right?
Yeah, I couldn't agree. I was listening to the episode and I was like blown away by how on the ball, how, she was talking like an expert. But then minute 70 of the podcast, and it was like, and then we're going to, plus it by doing a tour and stuff like that. I was like, that's a lot of stuff. I think
it'll be interesting.
I think she's going to be exhausted.
It's going to be interesting to see what she's going to have to pare it back probably, but she knows, at least it's not for not me telling her. So we'll see how it goes. But yes, definitely enjoy the planning piece. We do that all year long, and we have fun. And Judy, do you talk to Mama about planning your trip in January at all?
Oh, every once in a while, yeah. Like every week.
I get an update.
Every day.
Yeah, there's an update all the time. I get a call. Like, I got one call, and it was like late in the afternoon. I'm at work, and it sounded like it was a dire thing, and it was like, oh, we got something for dinner. We were able to get it. Like you guys were.
Oh, that was getting Ohana. We did that reservation finder.
Yeah,
through touring plans.
That's right. You were telling me you were so excited.
Yeah.
You heard it. Did you hear it on the podcast we were talking about?
I heard it on Natalie's podcast. Yes,
that's right. And then you tried it that day, and you got your reservation
in less than 24 hours. We got it.
Nice. So that's touringplans.com. Yeah. Good deal. All right, Lisa, you're an expert at Walt Disney World. I know you are. What's your tip?
Well, I agree 100% with advanced planning. I mean, I always am jonesing for a Disney trip, and we've got all manner of things planned between now and a year from now.
When are you going next? What's your next trip?
My next trip is a 4-night cruise on the Dream and 4 days at Walt Disney World in November. And then we're going for the Princess Fairy Tale Challenge in February. And then we're going for a family vacation in May. And then we're taking the Vancouver to San Diego cruise next September for our 29th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
So,
when in February, Lisa?
I'm going to Disneyland. February, whatever, that third day are doing the 10K and the half marathon.
At Disneyland. Because we're going to be in Disney World.
At Walt Disney World. And then, we'll be at Disney World.
Oh, what's the dates?
Like the 20, I don't know, that's
later?
weekend, I think.
It's later in February, right?
Yeah, we're there at the beginning of February.
We're there at the beginning of February. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One of these days.
So anyway, my tip is this. Plan your ADRs. Like everybody else said, make your plans, do your planning. But this is my tip. When you get there, be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the moment. Get off your devices.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention to what's going on around you because there's so much stuff. From details on the ground to details in the sky to sudden character interactions that you weren't expecting to the flag retreat that wasn't on your schedule that is maybe happening right now to the rain starts and you duck in the American pavilion to watch the Voices of Liberty. I just be in the moment and be open to opportunity because it's going to be there. There's going to be magical, incredible, unexpected things pop up, and if you're not paying attention, you will miss them.
The one that cracks me up the most, Lisa, and I love this tip, was this stood out to me so vividly. I got so excited to go see the Muppets at the Magic Kingdom when they started doing that new recently
in Liberty Square.
In Liberty Square, right? So we're sitting on the wall and we're waiting for the show to start. Many people are just coming by. That you can get there, if you get there not too early, you can get a good seat there on the wall because nobody even knows it's happening. And so the show starts and it's delightful and it's fun, but I'm watching people that are walking from the front of the park through, we're just walking through, not even like acknowledging that there's a show going on, like not even like noticing and looking up in the window. Wouldn't you stop? I mean, if I see something going on, I usually stop and take part in it. It just cracks me up that I even commented to the cast member. I said, the cast member, I think they could get whacked on the head. They wouldn't even know something's going on here.
I don't know. Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh, I lost Lisa, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I absolutely love that, Lisa. That's a great one. It kind of leads into mine. I'll tell you, since Judy stole mine, that wasn't too bad. Usually when we do these roundtables, we did a really good job giving a good breadth of different ones. Mine's kind of in the same vein as Lisa. Not only be there, but I would say engage with things.
No, I'm back.
Oh, there she is. Nope.
She faded again.
She faded.
Well, I can't wait to meet Lisa in person and find out that this is actually just how she talks.
Just kind of fades in and out, you know.
Max headroom. Her head fades.
That's good, Dan.
Lisa.
Everybody in deep Louisiana woods sounds like that. I think she's back. Check it.
Oh my God.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Hope you have some good editing software, Kurt.
Yes. Well, I'll give you mine, and I want to say just be engaged with everything that's get in that moment. It's funny when you get to Disney World. I think I told Natalie this. Once you get down there, there's a feeling that Disney World has that you got to get out of that work mode. You got to get your head around vacation. Hopefully start thinking about vacation the day you leave, the minute you leave work. Start putting your attitude on and be ready to engage with people, different guests, engage with the cast members, be a part of the shows. You know, I always talk about being a part of the show, whether it's the laugh floor or some kind of stage performance, something that's going on. I really have fun, and I'm kind of an introvert, really. You'd never believe that. But when I go out there on vacation at Disney World, I try to engage with people. Now I take my recorder and even try to get them to talk and be part of the podcast. But and then I'll go on coffee walks and talk to myself and all the listeners. But I think stay engaged, and that's my way of, like Lisa saying, capturing everything and just being a part of what's going on. Don't miss out on something when you're running off. And I love the street performers. I love it when I'm on Main Street and the mayor is there. Or if you saw me post a picture recently of Margita getting arrested by the sheriff, you know, you're going to miss those moments if you don't pay attention. So that's mine. Lisa, did we get you back?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I've been listening.
All right. Did you agree with everything I just said? I kind of agreed with you.
I agreed with everything you just said because I make friends with people in line.
I know, me too. And a lot of our friends, our Geek and family friends, they do this too. And one of my favorite things with the podcast has been you guys. You guys have been listeners. You guys who've been on the show. Guys, I really appreciate. You have no idea. My anxiety went away so fast when I first had Lisa on the show, and then it continued with Glenn and Heather, and we made a close relationship with Judy, obviously. But you know, a lot of our listeners, we got people going down there even this week that are going to meet up with each other, and I just love seeing you guys engaging with each other down there. And there's been so many kind of little tragedies going out there in the world, and even in our podcast family. So I appreciate you guys supporting each other. That little quilt that the audio quilt you did for me, brought me to a couple of tears. And it's been one of those things. I think Lisa probably has noticed this as being a podcaster. You never know who you're going to impact when you get on a mic and just start talking about Disney World. It's more about Disney World. It's more about the family that we've created. It's more about just this love for that place. It's funny how it attracts kind of the same kind of positive people. So just want to tell you guys, love you guys. Thanks for coming on and celebrating 201 podcasts. This has been a lot of fun, kind of back to school with some basics, but it was a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody.
Well, if we can just send that right back to you, Kurt. I mean, yes. I didn't have a podcast or a blog or anything. When you invited me to be on the show, I thought you were nuts. I was like, who am I? I'm just some guy who had questions about Disney. And you just made it so easy. You make it easy for all of us to feel at home on the podcast and you know, on the Facebook page and in this community. You created this. I mean, you created a community of probably millions. I don't know, but
well, thousands.
At least a dozen. Right?
We don't call you the Podfather for nothing.
Right.
Thank you. So, yeah, I love that. You know, I say it with. It's funny. I put my intro in there, but you guys called me the Podfather. I've been a father for a long time, so that wasn't that hard to take that moniker. But yeah, it was something, Glenn. You know, I think I've told this story where I met communities in my. Out on the internet through my technical, and I met people in person through the internet kind of stuff and conferences. And it was one of those aspects that I saw of people who enjoy each other's company, and people from around the world we got so many things more alike than not. So it was one of those things that I want to do on a fun topic. And Disney World certainly leads that. Definitely is one of those kinds of things that leads itself to do that. So thank you. It was definitely intentional. So my reaching out to...
One of the best parts, Kurt, is actually getting to meet all these wonderful people face to face when we get down to the park.
Yeah, you've had a great opportunity to do that, Judy.
It was awesome in June to be able to meet so many different people. Our Florida cousins with Holly and Peter, and
the Castros you met
was down there. The Castros, we met them. It's just been great.
I want
because you've created a real family with this podcast.
I know we met Bill and Allison Carmichael. We want to put a shout out to Bill, who's going to be going through a triple bypass surgery coming up this month. So yeah, the thing about having a family is you got some of these things that you become concerned with people too, and so we put that out. And we had a baby today.
Yes, we did,
didn't we?
And a cute baby.
Mandy Ray
Malinowski. Congratulations to their daughter that was born. Now they got a little boy and a little girl. Yeah.
And we need to shout out to EJ because she's got family
in Puerto Rico. I didn't hear you there, Judy, but I know you're going to say Puerto Rico. Yeah.
In Puerto Rico, they're really hurting with lack of food and water, and I know she's real concerned about that.
I was meeting with my manager today, and somehow we got on the topic of the podcast, and I said, yeah, we've met friends in Houston, and I've been seeing a lot of tragedies lately. We had floods there. We, of course, in Florida, Holly and Peter had their power go out, and all the other friends that live in Florida. So there's that part of it too. But it's been a labor of love, and you guys make it easy. So Heather, you still there with us?
I'm here.
Yeah, we're gonna actually meet Heather. Speaking of meeting up,
I can't wait. I'm gonna meet you guys and
That's
Judy
right.
and Ken
Yes,
in
I can't
January.
wait.
Yay!
we're gonna cross paths on one day. That we're coming.
Yes.
We're on our way in, and you're on your way out. So we did.
That's right.
We did move up our date. That's that date we're going to be in Animal Kingdom at the lodge.
Right.
So I think Heather's going to stop in to see us. And I almost got to see Glenn one time. I was in the Washington area. Like I was close. And
we come up to Connecticut every once in a while. We were just over in Avon, so we almost caught you last time.
Yeah, I drive through Avon every day. So
we'll get you one day. We'll see you up there or you down here.
Definitely. If you're in Avon, let me know. We don't live that far from there. We can come down, and there's some restaurants there.
I shop in Avon all the time.
There
so
you go.
It's not that far.
That's right. We can go down the road on 44 and meet up with you. So Lisa, thanks for being my first.
Aw, it was my pleasure, and I'll be here for the next 200 episodes at least.
Thank you, sweetheart. You'll always be my first. No one can ever take that away.
Special place in my heart, Kurt.
You'll never forget your first. That's right.
That's
One of these days, we're going to meet you and Dave and Nick, your cohorts down there on the Disney Exchange podcast. You're our brothers and sisters there. I love making friends with our podcasters, too. So,
A lot of fun. Been a lot of fun.
all right. Yes. Keep it up, guys. And see you, I hope, real soon. All right.
All right.
For 200 more.
That's it.
Cheers.
200 and beyond.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you, everyone.
Wow. Does that episode ever give you a taste of the beautiful people that are part of this Geekin' family? Just like the Haunted Mansion, we always have room for one more. And yeah, the best part of podcasting and our show are the friends we meet and the trip ideas we share. Let me give you a couple of ways that you can join our amazing Geekin' family. Join our email list called the Geekin' Gazette. Go out to our website. You'll see that on the right-hand side. It's actually on our Facebook page also. There you can get into our mail list, and each week I'm going to send you an email that has our favorite news story from Walt Disney World, a planning or a money-saving tip, and something interesting from our community that's being talked about. And we'll also, when we have a discount announcement from our Fairy Tale Concierge Travel Agency, we'll definitely let you know about that. And you want to be on top of those because those come and go real fast. So you'll have some money-saving tips there. And when you sign up for the email list, you're going to get a planning spreadsheet that we use to plan and track our days, ADRs, fast passes, park hours, and which park we're in. It's not that fancy, but it's such a great little planning tool. And we like to text it to each one who's going on the trip. We put out a PDF there of that, and we text that to each other, and it's so handy to have on our phones all together, and you can see where we're supposed to be at any time during the trip. So that's really a handy tool. And as I get some more tools, I'll put that in there into the email list. And if you want to join the family on the Facebook group, it's private, it's closed. It's a place that the geeks give me great feedback on the quality of positive discussion that we have maintained in that group. And there's lots of friends being met through the podcast. They're on there every single day giving tips and pictures. It's so much fun. If you want to qualify for that, you need to have a passion for Walt Disney World and your vacations. You listen to our show and you just have a fun and positive attitude. And there's some questions that the Facebook will ask you, so I can qualify you for that. Just do a search in Facebook, put a request and an invite in, and I'll check that out. And then I really love it when you introduce yourself and say hi to everybody on the Facebook group. And that's different than the page, guys. Get into the private Facebook group. I love hearing on the page, and I'll usually ask you to join the group. You can email me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. You got any questions or feedback for the show? You can direct message me also on the Twitter at geekinonwdw. We love those voice recordings on Geek Speak. That number is 860-294-4774. Especially when you guys are down in the parks, you want to give a little trip report, 2 or 3 minutes. That is a fun way to hear back from you guys. Keep supporting our show by retweeting our Twitter and Facebook episode postings. And please keep telling your friends. That is the best way to support our show. Thank you for geeking on Walt Disney World with us. I can't wait to see you guys in the parks coming up soon in January. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true. Yeah, it's recording now. All right. I'm just going to get right into it, guys. And as soon as I get my notes, what is all this stuff I got open? Let's close all that. Just get to my notes. Don't need Twitter because I got Lisa now. All right. So I'm going to introduce from most recent guest to oldest guest. So Lisa will be last. Judy will be first. Heather will be second. Thank you.
I'm always the oldest. I'm used to it.
I get that too now. That's funny. All right, here we go. I'll let Lisa come back. We'll see if she comes back.
Sorry.
Oh. The famous Lisa Wi-Fi.
I went away for a second, but I'm back.
There she is. Were you going to say something? I lost her. She's back. She's not back.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
No, I'm back. No, you like everybody, people and friends.
She's going in and out.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Lisa Wi-Fi.
That.
We lost you, kiddo.
you got it.
Oh, I think I
I was
lost.
going to say, even people in line, people in restaurants, people in the queue. People